Hey, what's happening, guys? I'm here today. Ford F-150. I think it's about a 2012. And anyway, I'm doing the rocker panels. So rocker panels and cab corners. I got the box off. So I just want to give everybody a quick tip on rocker panel replacement. Whenever you go to do rocker panel replacement. So as you can see, I got the I have this one here buttoned down pretty good. Got the vice grips here to hold it tight, here, and a pair up there. So everything is really super tight, everywhere's. So anyway, so before you do absolutely any cutting at all, you want to put your new panels on. Now these are OEM style panels. Anybody who comes to me and says they want rocker panels on their vehicles, oh, I'm going to buy slip-ons. Well, how long do you want to? How long do you plan on keeping your vehicle? Well, I plan on keeping it whatever till it's done. Okay, well, buy OEM style. They're double, maybe even triple the thickness, and they're going to last a lot longer. Like this is a 2012. They've probably never been sprayed with oil or anything, and well, we're 2023, and they need to be replaced. So, you know, if you go with that other pop can bull crap, then you're going to get a couple of years out of it max, and they're going to be rotted through again. So OEM style rocker panels, they as you can see, they fit beautiful. You know, they fit everywhere really, really nice. They cover absolutely everything. You know, all you got to do is drill some holes, spot weld it. You got to cut out this here and bring it in flush, whatever. But anyway, I'm not here to show you how to completely put these on, but I want to give you the tip. So what I do, I got everything buttoned down really good. I get a metal marker. So that's all that white stuff you see here. Mark all this. Mark all there. Mark everywhere where you need to cut. So when I go to cut, I'm not going to cut on that line. Not on the line. I'm going to stay down maybe a half an inch from that line. Then I'm going to take the rocker panel, cab corner, everything, put it back on, see where I'm at. Because once you remove some of this metal underneath this, it might fit a little bit different. So it might be up a little bit, might be down a little bit, you never know, right? So you always want to keep extra metal rather than not enough metal. Because if you don't have enough metal, then you got a hell of a time cutting, you know, maybe quarter-inch or half-inch pieces and putting it in and trying to get all the roundness and everything all back to where it was previously. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to get all this cut out, and I'm just going to give you an example. I'll show you what's going on. All right, so I have it all cut off. There it is over there. The other one, the cab corner, that's what's left of that. All right, so now that I'm in here, I see what's going on. This is pretty rusty. It's weak. It's going to all fall apart. And what you don't want is all this crap falling down inside your new rocker panel, because this is going to fall down. It's going to plug all the holes in your new rocker panel. It's going to sit there. It's going to stay wet, and it's going to rot your new rocker panel from the inside out. So what I usually do with all this stuff, all this crap here, I'll cut basically all of it off. I'll cut it down here. I'm probably going to take this and I'm probably going to cut it down along here somewhere. And if you can see, all up along the bottom here, all this is pretty bad. So what I do with all this on the bottom, I'm going to cut probably about here and take all this whole entire bottom piece off of this brace here. I don't know exactly what it's for. It's probably maybe an impact brace or something, but it's all rotted, so it's not really going to help too much anyways. So take all that out and prevent dirt from sitting up inside of here, and finish rusting this. Once I cut this out, it's going to be unreal how much stuff is actually going to fall out of the inside of this onto the floor. So I'm going to finish cutting this up, and then we're going to try to, as you can see, my lines, how much metal I left on the bottom of them, to make sure everything is still going to fit properly. So I'm going to finish cutting this and get the cab corner and rocker panel on and see where I'm at. So here I am. I got the rear door on. The reason for that is if you have a groove in your rocker panel, you want to make sure it is lined up exactly with this. So you can't really go with your line. You want to go with this. So what I did, you see I still have some of my line here. I cut exactly on the line. And what I did, this rocker panel was a little bit too high. So as you can see, it's still not perfect, but that little gap I have on top, it's hard to do with one hand. But once I lift that up, boom, you're gonna have your line. You don't want to put this on without putting your rear door on. Make sure all your lines are all good, because once you paint this and then you're standing back, let's say it's outside and you're standing back about 10 feet, you're gonna notice how much this is down. Somebody's gonna be like, well, that cab corner was replaced before, or something's wrong with your door, was it hit, whatever. So it's a good little tip to have. So what I do, I leave the door on, I'll put this up, and I'm going to tack it a couple different places right here, and make sure it's good with my groove. And then what I'm going to do, another good tip to keep your door on is to keep your body line. So to keep your body line all the way down. So once I have this top piece tacked, then I got vice grips here, I can remove those. Then I can move this back and forth wherever to make sure that my gap is good all the way through. See, I got it all tacked up on top. I put a little more tacks than I usually do. I wanted to work it all through and make sure everything was nice and flush. But now, as you can see, my line is not that great, but I can still I'll grab a screwdriver or something, and I'll just pry that over. Vice grip this back. I'm going to get that line looking good. As you can see, this line here is dead on. So that one's good. So let's try to get this one. So here I am. Got the door removed. And the cab corner's on. Well, not on, but it's where it needs to be. So now I'm test fitting the rocker panel again. And as you can see, right here, look at the difference in my lines. From me cutting everything off and everything I left, and I still have a gap here. It's not that bad. I'm going to be able to fill it in. Once this gets all pushed in with the hammer, it's when you're doing rocker panels, you got to play with your hammer, stretch your metal, bend it, whatever. Here, same thing here. Got another different line. The line up there is good. I'm all good everywhere else. So I'm gonna basically end this video right here. I just want to give you guys everything on what it takes to put a rocker panel on and how to put it on and not cut too much metal off, basically. Now for insulation on all this, I'm going to do exactly how it was before. You drill holes maybe every couple inches, something like that there. You know, you just keep going, drilling holes. Taking my vice grips, pinching this really tight, and then filling the holes with weld all the way around. Same thing for the bottom. I'll be doing the same thing for the bottom, drilling holes and welding it all up. Your spot weld all this, spot weld all on the bottom, and then all this here, this has to be welded completely solid all the way, the whole thing, weld all the way, weld all the way, weld all the way through, and same up there all the way through. The only spot welds is on this lip and on the very bottom where it goes onto your inner rocker panel. So hopefully this video helped you before you tackle your job. A lot of good tips, and yeah, later guys.